What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Man, getting myself ready to work. So I decided to do a quick video. I just finished watching Raw. I watched Raw because everybody knew about the Raw after WrestleMania. It's wild and crazy. And then you had the fans, they rowdy, they crazy, they drinking and stuff. This New Orleans. If you ever been to New Orleans, you know how New Orleans is. So, just a quick little things. The NXT call ups. No way, Jose. There was rumors that he was going to get called up because Vince McMahon loved that dancing gimmick. Let me put this right here. To say that dancing gimmick can work on the main roster, I don't think it worked too well in NXT. I don't know. I ain't much watching in NXT. But get this understanding. This is the Raw after WrestleMania. Everyone knows the Raw after WrestleMania is wild. Okay? It's crazy. And that dancing gimmick, it just worked for the night. That's my belief. That is my belief. And then you mean New Orleans. New Orleans is a party city. Everybody party. Everybody have a good times in New Orleans. This is the Raw after WrestleMania. So, let's look at it next Monday night, and the Monday night after next, and the Monday night after X. You got to remember one thing. Fandango pretty much started the same way. The people were doing Fandango thing and all that. Then what happened after 2 weeks? Zoop! Fandango went down. But if it ended up doing good, hey man, that's a plus for No Way Jose. Right now he can make some better, more cheese in the main roster. But my thing is, I don't think the gimmick gonna do well because I just don't think it's gonna do well. But I hope it do. The Authors of Pain, they move up. There was rumors for them for 6 months ago about planning on moving the Authors of Pain up. Because number one thing is they need to do something to the tag team division. The tag team division to me is flat. And they need to put some more tag teams up. You see they kind of push Paul Ellering away, basically saying, we don't need you no more. Which, come on, Paul Ellering, man, he got to be in his 60s. Might be 70s. He between 60 or 70, okay? Paul Ellering cannot do a full schedule, okay? He cannot do a full schedule. So basically he was NXT, he come around every now and then, but the main roster we talk about being out there every night, every week. Paul Ellering is too old to do that. So they had a use for Paul Ellering. Now, my thing is Amber Moon move up. There was talk of past couple of days about moving her up. Amber Moon is a woman that she was trained under Booker T. Booker T trained her. And her Eclipse Stunner is one of the amazing moves probably in the business. My thing is how it's going to affect her back in the long run and her hip, in the long run, because she's jarring her body down. So my thing is for her to find a second move. And I think Stone Cold Steve Austin said, like, she modified the stunner the way she do it. But he also said, I hope she modify a second move to use because it jars her body so much that long-term effect she can have problems. But it's an amazing move. She have that wild, beastly type persona with her. Big legs. Big legs. But Naomi still got the biggest butt, okay? But the fans went crazy when she come out. She is known. She's known in the indie circuit. And the fans went crazy. But you got to realize, Boogie T promotion reality of wrestling did a lot of shows in New Orleans, so they kind of know her stuff. My thing is to see, and got to say, this is the New Orleans crowd, okay? This is the crowd after Raw. And if they book her right, which we know they're not going to book her right, she can have a good success there. But we know she's not going to book her right. My thing is she's probably in the level of athleticism as Naomi, but she's a better wrestler than Naomi. She's a way better wrestler than Naomi. So my thing is she's on Raw. I would feel better if she was more on SmackDown. Same way from No Way Jose. I would feel better if she was on SmackDown. Bobby Lashley made his return, which they were saying it for weeks. They was holding him up to after WrestleMania. I was hoping Brock would have come there and he would have a confrontation with Brock. But we know Brock is Brock. There is rumors. Now, let me tell you. They say, Roman Reigns said last night about it's a new contract. There technically is a new contract, but he can still fight UFC fights. I'm trying to paraphrase how Dave Meltzer said. Technically, is a new contract. He also can fight UFC fights, but it's not like a contract. It's an extension, and it's an extension to SummerSlam because there is a plan of having Lashley versus Brock at SummerSlam. So he do have a new contract, but it's just until SummerSlam. I think that's how basically Wade Keller and Dave Meltzer had said it. So it's great to see Bobby Lashley back. He need to been back on the big stage. My thing is, how they gonna book him? We know TNA had booked Bobby Lashley as a destroyer, walking Armageddon. But this is WWE, and we know how WWE do the black wrestlers. We know how they do. Is Bobby Lashley going to be the WWE champion or the Universal champion? I don't think so. Because there's not a black wrestler ever had the championship. Now, for y'all say Boogie T was the world heavyweight champion, my real wrestling fans would know what I'm talking about this. That world heavyweight championship, the big gold belt, it died in 2001 when WCW folded. When Vince McMahon decided to put that, do 2 brands and bring out the big gold belt, it didn't mean shit, okay? It wasn't a credible heavyweight championship. It died with WCW. WCW fans, the Southern fans who know the history, we considered the belt wasn't real. We just considered it was a prop because my thing I'm talking about, there was no black man that ever had the WWF, the WWF title, the Universal title, who just knew. The Universal title been like about 2 years now. With my thing, can Bobby Lashley put on one of them? Vince McMahon always had liked Bobby Lashley back in the day, but I don't know. So tell me what you think about the Raw after WrestleMania. I'm finna get myself ready for work, make this money. To me, Raw was okay. I did a lot of fast forwarding. I got up 2 o'clock, from 2 o'clock to say about 3:15. I look at Raw. I fast forward a lot of stuff because I want to see who showed up new, surprises, and that's what I want to see. So tell me what you think in the comment section.